Taurus, what's up? It's Mo9, and you already know what it is. It's the month of August, and this is your reading. So, with that said, as always, we're going to go through talking about your finances, your platonic and romantic relationships, and then go into your ascension message. So, let's just talk about your money. Here's what to expect. We got the Four of Cups, Queen of Swords, Ace of Cups, Page of Pentacles. I'm just going to clarify some of this. Wands. This just gets more confusing. Are y'all confused? Here's what's going on as far as the, in August, there's a sense of lack of fulfillment, and it's mostly in a relationship. So there's a sense of lack of fulfillment here because somebody had to set boundaries, be very direct about what they needed, and basically was like, either you can work with me or you could catch these swords. Like, it's up to you. They defended themselves in something. And now it's almost like the person here is nervous that they won't be able to make friends or money. So you may be feeling like you won't be able to make money because you had to do some things to protect your peace. Six of Wands. That's just simply not true. In fact, you're celebrated for defending yourself, and whoever defended themselves in this situation, they're being celebrated for it. This person is very confident in themselves. They know how to create things, turn their ideas into reality. And they're very confident in themselves in doing it. It makes them like really a passionate person. Someone like, isn't afraid of like going into social situations, or they're not necessarily an extrovert, but they're not afraid of social situations, and they don't shy away from them. It's very much like you're just learning that that's how you have to be sometimes. You have to set some boundaries so that, or people have to set boundaries so that they can protect their peace and what they're building. Yeah, there's a relationship that someone walked away from so that they could finally make some money. That's what you're doing. If you are in a relationship that's unfulfilling or constantly triggering you or making you feel less than, go on ahead and exit stage left so that you can focus on the bag. If this is you in a relationship, your relationship was maybe holding you back as far as work stuff, or you were the person holding someone else back as far as work stuff, just take it as applies. But someone here just was not satisfied with the relationships in their life. They're nervous they're not going to make new ones. But guess what? Your business, or if you're a business owner, yes, you're going to make new relationships that are prosperous. If you're someone who is an employee, your higher up, if you're not a higher up, is going to hook it up for you and have things for you to create and make that are helpful for you. So in August, you just got to walk away from that relationship. You can't stay in a place of like this mental turmoil that you were in. Ooh, can I? Boop, boop, boop. It's like entrapping yourself, and it gives self-loathing. Like it doesn't give you the power and the dynamics to recognize that you did something that was really good for you, and people already honor you and trust you and see you as someone who is victorious. But you need to be able to see that as for yourself. um and be confident in your work and what you're creating, because what you're creating is good, and this relationship is not helping you to stay confident in what you're creating. That mental turmoil is on some self-sabotaging or some, yeah, like just like it's stopping you from doing the things that you want to do. So it's time to really pay attention to what you want to create and put effort into it, even if you have to. Oh, I'm sorry, that was the King of Swords. This is the Queen of Swords. My bad, I didn't see the thingy at the top. But this the shit still applies. Actually, if anything, it was more harsh that you had to set that boundary, that someone had to set that boundary. They had to be cold as fuck, because there was no warmth. There was all, like, they had to be cold. They had to defend themselves. So there's truth coming out about this, and you need to be honest about this and respect those boundaries or set them as needed. There's someone from your, if it's someone from your past that's really triggering you or you're triggering them, no, friend, no. It's affecting your bag, and you don't play with that. So it's a reluctant thing, but it's a necessary thing so that you can get out of darkness, sadness, shadow work. This is a shadow period, basically. Like August, you're gonna have a lot of shadow work to do with your relationships, how they affect your mental, how much you put into them, how much it's reciprocated, and if it's really balancing out, or if it's taking you away from your responsibilities, because you have some home responsibilities that are more important than, feeling smug and conceited and having your buddies around to boost you on some fake shit, instead of like really, really showing you camaraderie. Yeah, if you're someone that drinks, or you like to go to parties or outings with your friends, this is what's another part of like a really big issue in holding back your finances. August, all that's going to show up. So I hope that was coherent. But let's talk about love. You guys don't want to talk about your friends and family stuff, because that's what's holding your money back right now. Let's talk about your friends. What about your friends? What about your friends? Are they going to let you down? Let's figure it out. July was a pinnacle for this as well. I don't know if you want to go back to my July reading. Very important for you with this, especially with the friends stuff. Something you couldn't take. So you've got the Knight of Pentacles. See, friends and stuff showed up with pentacles, but money stuff showed up with friends. You see what I'm saying? Like, it's mixed up in here. Like, there's the distractions. They're the distractions. Okay. Next one, Ten of Cups. Empress. You need to not, if you, okay. So basically, take your time with friendships. There's more of a family that you need to pay attention to. You need to pay attention to your family space more than anything else, especially in August. You need to be paying attention to whatever family needs that you have, emotional needs for the family. If you have new friendships, take your time with them. You need to be focused more on building the home, creating safety for yourself, taking your time looking for prospects, um, taking care of yourself. Just gives me like, get some solo dolo time, but do things for yourself, do things for your family, do things that make you happy. Yeah, with the Seven of Pentacles, clarifying it, like, what are you focusing on? What are you nurturing? Make sure you pay attention. Sorry, like, sounds so, I feel like I'm cussing y'all out. But like, what are you focusing on though? What are you investing your time and space and energy into? Because friend, you have so much potential. Look, I just said that the King of Pentacles showed up. Y'all, come on. People don't say shit about Taurus and money and Capricorns and money. Well, earth signs and money in general. Like, we don't pull that shit out our asses. Y'all really be about y'all shit. So it's important to pay attention to that. It's important to pay attention to your responsibilities. Yeah, it's good to kick it with the peoples. Yes, and have a good time. You can still do that, but it can't be the entirety of what you're building or what you're spending your time and energy on, because obviously it's affecting your mental health to the point where you're not taking actions on your responsibilities. Yeah, there's somebody, or this could be you, that needs to make a decision about family, how to build it, what they want to nurture in it, how much they want to invest in it. And August is really going to show you, like, you really want to invest in safety in your home front. That's what you need the most. Yeah, there was some recklessness because of ego and wanting to feel or be popular, and that didn't work out, okay? Now it's time to be a better, well, not a better, but a more aware version of yourself. Oh, you're in love with somebody and determined to be with them. That's fine. But are you taking care of your home front though? Yeah, make prospect. Focus on your money, please. Please focus on your money. Please focus on it, please. I'm afraid to do a love reading now. Let's do romantic stuff, because I showed up in this reading. Three of Cups, Six of Cups, King of Swords. You heard me shuffle, and we did a whole different part of the read, and it looped right back around to that money issue. You gotta cut people out from your past, friend. Some of the people in your past are really not good for you. They don't have your best interest in mind. They just want to drink and party. And then they don't have emotional connections to you. They stop you from focusing on future endeavors. They keep you cold and distant. They teach you how to be conniving and sneaky. And they do that to you as well. It's time to leave that past behind you. People be like, yeah, okay, with the Magician and me saying keeping the past behind you, it's like, people really think that, like, I don't know. There's like a sense of loyalty that happens when you're interacting with people from your past. We have a past together. We survived this together. Okay, word. But are you limiting me in my growth right now? Again, Seven of Pentacles. What are you going to invest in? It's up to you. You a whole person in existence. So it's up to you how you want to invest in it. But it's important to invest in it wisely. Um, oh, sorry. There's a lot of double digits here. Yeah, there. All right, people from your past. I don't want to say it like this, but I guess I have to, because of the kind of field you're in. Maybe people from your past keep you an amateur in your field. They keep you. When people say like small thinking, that's what they're kind of keeping you in. When they say like people who talk about people versus people who talk about ideas, that's the kind of shit they're talking about. Is this motherfucker, and it's like they're not talking about, well, they probably are talking about people, but they're talking about lying and conniving and doing sneaky shit, and like it's an environment that supports that kind of stuff. So people who are in that environment will feel less guilt when doing those things. So it's important to not support that fuck shit. So you can get to that bag. So you can accurately catch a bag. All right, let's talk. What are we talking about? Oh, your ascension message. Ooh. It's the Star card. The Lovers. All these are very definite. Oh shit. And the Five of Wands. Moral of the story is someone saw another person as the highest potential that they could reach in a relationship, and their community saw that as a threat. So they attacked that person to make themselves feel powerful. And in turn, all it did was create conflict. And this person is still like the ultimate goal. No matter how much conflict people create, this person is still the ultimate goal for somebody. Or just in general to themselves, maybe even. Like they love themselves. Yep. They're self aware. They're looking to their future and their possibilities. They know how to talk to people. They're very kind and tranquil. And people love them. And that makes them a threat to those who are insecure or want to seem powerful. So they will do things to try to be powerful, sometimes sneaky and conniving. Yeah, it could be a baby mama, um, or just someone who knows how to invest in themselves and love themselves. And this person definitely is a creative because the creative card showed up a bunch. So like that's the ascent. That's the overall thing about it. That's the overall stuff. I'm gonna do some of my additional messages. Whew. Don't forget to like and subscribe. It's always weird to do that like in the middle of channeling. I'm like, oh yeah, I gotta do that. Okay. You got Akahen. Akahen? I don't know if I said that right. Akiken. Anyways, it's an African and Egyptian like symbol. It's the bird head. It's a bird head, and this one uses the powers of darkness to create disorder. This is a monster of the eclipse and can constantly be in a state of darkness waiting to attack. This is how people come for this person. And they did it in your space, and they did it in your vicinity, or you probably did it, or they did it, or it was done to you. But there are people who are just sitting back and wanting to create chaos and disorder for somebody who is really, no, they know themselves. They're not full of themselves. They know themselves. You guys are just hating. And you need to start admitting that The sooner that the people admit that they're just haters and want to be how this person is, the sooner that they can get into their own space of growth, and you could actually pay attention to money and growth and nurturing yourself and probably even loving yourself, dare I say, so that you can move forward. And it's time to talk about this. Yeah, and you can't tell that person that they're full of themselves to their face. You can't, because they're not, one, and two, these people are just creating chaos and disorder to try to start problems. It's crazy how confidence is perceived by the insecure. If you're confident, you don't even care if somebody's arrogant. You don't even care because you're minding your own business. Anyways, I manifest what I focus on. Boop. I focus on healing, love, and healthy living. I focus on having a stable home. That's the focus. Take care of your responsibilities, not drama. Take care, like, I'm not trying to cuss you out. Sorry. I know I'm coming on as like harsh, but this is like, especially from your last month's read, this should have been over. This, it seems like it's something from years and years and years. Like, it's really time to invest in love, being more loving, loving yourself, doing things that you love. Maybe you love talking shit and creating disorder. Who knows? What? I do not lie. I do not manipulate. The truth will make me a stronger person. Lies deplete my quality of life. We know this. I don't even have to shuffle anymore because it's giving bullies. It's giving, you know what I mean? Creating animosities where there definitely did not need to be a single one. And that creates chaos. Not for the person that they're trying to create it for, because that person's minding their business. Whoever that is, you got to take it as it applies. It's just disrupting you, man. So, I don't know. Avoid the drama. Stay away from that stuff, because it's not worth it. All right, y'all. That was it. Thank you so much for watching. I'm sorry it was so tragic, y'all. Y'all are gonna do just fine, though. You don't need to invest any more into fights and disorder. Or constantly battling, constantly creating fights. There's no time to invest in that anymore. It's time to protect your home. So, thank you for watching, y'all. I hope this was helpful. And you know what? I will see you in the next one. Peace.